Quizlet is a great resource to use when you're working on vocabulary and you want to start memorizing vocabulary, especially for those new words or those words that are common in the corpus, your first 100 words or your first 200 words, etc. If you have Quizlet, it gives you access to your vocabulary list wherever you go, because you can also download it to your phone as an app and use it while you're waiting in line at the grocery store or at the doctor's office or while you're waiting for a bus or while you're on a bus or anything like that. So to get started, you'll go to www.quizlet.com, and then if you have an account, you'll log in. If you don't have an account, you'll click on sign up. When you click on sign up, a box will pop up and you have the option to continue with Google. If you're logged in with a Google account, you can use your Google account or to continue with your Facebook account. If not, you have to fill out the form and you'll fill in your month of birth, your date of birth, and your year. And then you'll create a username for yourself. Here you'll put your email address and you'll make a password. And then afterwards, you'll click on I accept Quizlet's terms of service and privacy policy. And then you'll sign up. Okay? So once you do that, you'll get led to the next screen. Once you get to the home page, you'll see different links. So you have at the top, we have Quizlet, we have search, create to create your deck, and then upgrade to a free trial. If you don't have the upgrade, then you can try it out for 7 days for free. And then you have your profile and the information that you can put, your study sets, your settings, logout, help center, upgrade, and then night mode. So here we have the home page. This is our home area. And here at the top, we can create a set. So we can create a study set for any subject that we're learning. I don't have any sets right now, so it says you have no sets. If I did have a set, it would be here. We also have the option to try night mode. So if you're studying or reviewing at night, maybe you don't want something that's too bright, so we can change the site so that's night mode and it's darker for us. Okay. So we have night mode here, and that's fine. So let's go home, or let's go to our home page, which we are at already actually, and we can create a set here. So it gives you information on how to create a set. You can take it, you can make it on any subject or any topic. You can take it anywhere, and it's quick and easy to do. So we create a set. Okay. And so let's say we call this Arabic, and then add a description, practice set for course tutorial. And then here we have the options where we can make it visible to everyone. So anyone who's using Quizlet can use it and can see our set, or we can change that. And also only editable by me, we can change who can edit it. So for example, here, people with a password can edit my sets or just me. And then visible to everyone, or people with a password or just me. So we'll keep that as just me, and only I can edit it. So let's hit save. Okay. So let's go here to enter a term. And let's say, for example, I want to learn the word door. Okay, so that's going to be in English. And then let's choose a language. So we'll search for Arabic. Okay. So I click on Arabic. And what's the definition of door? Okay, good, they have it. So they have Arabic here and the definition. So door in English is door, and then in Arabic it's bab. Now, I don't know if for all languages the definitions are going to be correct, so you have to be careful with this. And I'd recommend when you're making your own decks that you at least use a dictionary or use words that you know the meaning of or that you've learned the meaning of. You can check to see if it's okay, if the options that come up are correct. But if you want to be safe, then make sure you're using a dictionary, or you ask for somebody's help, or you use words that you already know the meaning of. So let's try for door, for cat, number 2. In Arabic, that should be qitta. Let's see. Okay, so they have that. Good. And then the third term we can use, let's say milk. Okay. And it should be halib. Yeah, they have halib. Fine. Okay. So we have 3 terms here. Okay. And as you can see here, we have the option for an image. We can add a picture from our computer or from any files that we have for the definition. So maybe you don't want to use only a word, or maybe you don't want to use a word at all. You just want to use a picture to remind you of the meaning of a word, or the word that you should guess the meaning of. You can choose that and click on the picture. Here we have a trash can to delete the card if we want to delete it. And then here we can move. We can shift which word is first, second, or third. So we have door, we have cat. If I want to, I can move door to number 2 and make cat number 1. But let's keep door as number 1 and cat as number 2. Okay. So that's fine. We can add more cards. There are 5 blanks here, but we can add more for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many cards we want. But once you finish, you can go ahead and click create. Okay. And now we have our flashcard. So we have flashcard. If you click on it, we have door. So let's click to see what it means. And then bab. Okay. The next word we have is cat. Qitta. Okay. And then the next word we have is milk. Halib. Okay. And then we have cat again. So there's nothing there. I'm not sure why cat is showing up again, but that's fine. So we have the flashcard. We can review flashcards from here. And then we can also learn with this. So with learning, they say answer every term correctly twice to finish. Okay, answer every term correctly twice to finish. So let's see. We'll say got it. So halib, it means milk, and that's correct. Qitta, it means cat, and that's correct. So let's say we get one wrong, right? So the word bab, it means door, but let's say I chose cat. So we have the definition, bab, the correct answer should be door, and then it'll say that I said cat. So we see here, learn, I have 1 remaining, 2 familiar, 2 that I know very well, and then 1 mastered. So we can press any key to continue. And it says I have 1 remaining, 2 familiar, 1 mastered. Press any key to continue. And then we have, they want you to write it in English, right? So we have halib, so this one is milk, and it's correct. Bab, door, correct. Okay, so they said type in English, qitta. Okay, so we say, we have the answer and we have don't know. Qitta, it means cat, but let's say I don't know. So I'll click I don't know, and they'll say study this one, qitta, and the correct answer is cat. Okay, and you said. So maybe I wrote something that was correct, but it showed up as wrong. Maybe my spelling was incorrect, or I missed a punctuation mark or something like that. So I can override that and say I was correct. Okay, and then press any key to continue. Okay, so that's how that works. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go back. So we have the writing function. And writing is just to practice your spelling and your knowledge of the word. So with bab, it means door, answer, okay, and it's correct. And we can listen to the pronunciation in Arabic and in English as well. We also have a test function So here we have a written test. So they ask you to type the answer. You can type it, or here they have keys that you can use. So qitta, qaf, ta, and ta marbuta. Okay, and then true or false. Milk equals bab. Okay, so that's false. Door equals bab. That's true. Check the answers. So it says my grade is 100%. Okay. So you can do tests to see where you're at with the language as well, what you understand, what you don't understand, what you need to work on. If you want to, you can play games to help you to remember. So we have a game called Match, and what you have to do here is you have to match the word with its translation. So we have door, milk, and cat. Okay, and it says that I got first place and unlocked the match badge. My score of 12.3 seconds puts me in first place. So I can play again. So as you can see, I have 12.3 seconds. I'll play again, and let's see if I can beat the old time. Okay, so I got 7 seconds, or here it says 6.9, and again, first place. So I've unlocked the match badge. So let's go back. And then there's another game here called Gravity. With this game, Gravity, what happens is there are asteroids that are coming down and they're going to hit the planet. So you have to type the correct word, otherwise the asteroids will hit the planet and then you'll lose the game. So we'll get started. Here we have options. So we can choose to review all of the vocabulary words in a deck or the starred ones. So you can select favorite words or words that you want to review and star them to signify they're important or that they have to be reviewed more often. But I didn't do any of that, so we'll just keep it as all. And then answer with Arabic or random. With random, the computer chooses whether you should answer with Arabic or English, or your native language or your target language. It chooses and changes in between. I'll choose to answer with English, so the words that I'll see will be in Arabic. And then we can choose the speed, easy, medium, or hard. We'll just go with medium, that's fine. And then let's go. Start the game. And I'm going to type in English. So we have qitta, this is cat. Again, cat. And again, or not again, we have door. And you can see here on the side the scores. Whenever I answer a word correctly, I get a higher score. And then this is the first level. And it goes on. If you want to take a break, you can hit pause. Or if you want to start again, you can hit restart. So this is a fun way for you to go ahead and to practice the vocabulary in a game and in a way that challenges you. As you go up to higher levels, it becomes faster and you see more than one asteroid coming down at a time. So it really pushes you to see what you understand and what you know and to really bring those words out. So it's a different way of reviewing vocabulary. Instead of just the regular mundane drilling, you can actually play a game to bring out more vocabulary and to force you to use the vocabulary that you've learned and that you're learning. So here, if we go to settings, we have our profile. Let's go to settings. As I said before, you can do an upgrade to a premium account if you'd like. You can try the 7-day trial and see how it works for you. Okay? And then your profile picture, you can choose a profile picture. I've chosen Professor Charles Xavier from X-Men. Or you can upload your own pictures here. Or you can use one of the icons that they already have set up. And these are all animals for the most part. And then we're in night mode now. So let's go back to regular mode. So turn the night mode off. Okay. And then you have teacher or student account. For our teachers' accounts, what happens with this one is that you're able to bring in students to your account, and you can create classes and you can do challenges and things like that for your students to compete against each other, and also for them to have access to the new decks that you make. In this case, I'm just working as a student here, so I just put student so I can have my own decks and things like that. And then you can choose the language that you want the system to work in for you, and it has a limited amount of languages, but I think a lot of people around the world will have access to it, although unfortunately not everyone will have access to it if one of these languages is not their first language. Now, let's say that we've created our own deck, so we have our set here, okay? So we have the Arabic terms, the 4 terms for Arabic. But maybe I need some cards, maybe I just want to learn some vocabulary here, and I don't want to make my own. So let's say I want to search for Arabic. Now I can review different people's cards. So we have the prices. We can look for cards under free access and then premium. Or we can do both for all. Well, let's use free. And then we can use sets. The type are sets, study guides, users, or classes. We'll keep it as set and created by, let's say, just all. Okay. And we can search. All right, so somebody has made one with 17 terms. And I can go through their deck and I can use it to learn as well. So here it says marhaban, which should mean hello or hi. Okay, and we have Ralph Wiggums from The Simpsons saying hello. And then they have Umri, so my age or age. Okay, good. And al-jinsiyat, this should mean nationality or nationalities. Okay, so we have different ones, different cards available. So I didn't make this deck, somebody made this deck, and we can use what some other people have created in order to learn. And by the same token, we can make our own decks and make them public to the Quizlet community, and then other people can learn from our decks as well. So Quizlet is very useful when you're starting to learn a language and you're starting to learn vocabulary. There's a lot of access to it. And some languages you'll see have a lot more decks from other people, so you can really start to build your foundation of vocabulary through Quizlet.